We have completed central tendency in the last class. Now today I have to start this dispersion. First, what is dispersion? This dispersion is nothing but the variation from dispersion is a variation from the middle value, that is a central value. Example, you take this student 1, his marks for the 5 subjects are listed. His total is 345, average 345 by 5 is 69%. Student 2 also having the same 5 subjects, his total is 345, his percentage is also 69%. If you look at 2 students, their average, I mean your X bar is same. But how do you check whether this data is consistent, uniform, reliable? So to check that, we have to go with this dispersion. What I have to do is I should compute arithmetic mean. I should compute arithmetic mean. Yes, it has computed. From arithmetic mean, I mean X bar, how the marks are deviated. 69 is close to 69 is close to 68. It is slightly far away from 75. It is close to 65. It is somewhat close to 67. It is somewhat close to 70. Supposing if I take the fluctuation from, this is your 69. If I take student 1, likewise student 2, if you take your arithmetic mean of student 2 is also 69. But 85, it hugely varies. 25, I'm sorry, 90, it is slightly increased from 85. It is also far away. 80. And then 25, just imagine where it is. It is somewhat really, you can take 90 here. I take 25 to this extent because it varies 69. It varies from 69 in a very far. Also 35. So between student 1 and 2, who is uniform, who is consistent? Student 1 also having a variation. Student 1 also having a variation, but which variation is minimum? Student 1 variation is minimum. Student
Yes, sir.
1 variation is minimum. Whereas student 2 variation is maximum. Student 2 variation is maximum. So between the two students, less variations are more consistent. So student 1 should be more consistent than student 2 because less variations are more consistent, more variations are less consistent. So that is the main significance of this dispersion. Have you understood what is a dispersion? From arithmetic
Yes,
mean
sir.
how the data are getting deviated. So this we have not seen in central tendency. In central tendency, we just computed average. I tell you an example. You just think in the perspective of a student. Student 1 total is also 69%. Student 2 total is also 69%. 345 each. But with respect to the marks, if you see, the consistency is missing in student 2. Likewise, you can take any player, cricket players. Uh, Bradman in Australia, he is a consistent. His average is 99 point something in test cricket. So only in the last test match only he scored a single digit. But except that he has scored 50 plus 60 plus like that. So he is consistent as far as test cricket is concerned. So these consistency you can get in this consistency you can see in players, students, marks, consistency in the preparation of cooked items, whether the salt is uniformly distributed in the sambar or rasam. If it is partially scattered to some area, then it will not have the taste. So it should be uniformly distributed towards all the in and around of the vessel. So there also we can see the consistency. Likewise, these are the formulas. There are this many measures we are going to discuss: range, coefficient of range, quartile deviation, coefficient of quartile deviation, mean deviation about mean, median, mean deviation about mode, and lastly you will have variance. So these are the formulas we are going to discuss. First range is L minus S, L minus S, L minus S with respect to individual, discrete, continuous. Coefficient of range will be L minus S by L plus S. In the total L and S, the contribution of the range is L minus S. In the same formula can be used for discrete. The same formula can be used for continuous, I mean grouped data. Now, quartile deviation formula is Q3 minus Q1 by 2. It is also Q3 minus Q1 by 2. This is also Q3 minus Q1 by 2. The same formula can be used. Coefficient of quartile deviation, like range, the total Q plus 3. What is the contribution of QD? So that is a formula. The same formula can be taken for this. Mean deviation about mean, what does it says? From X, how this X bar deviates? I mean minus sign. Take modulus, because the deviation can be plus or minus. The deviation can be plus or minus, that is why this deviation can be plus or minus, that is why they are taking modulus. Add this and then divide by n. Add this, then divide by n. So this is the first formula for mean deviation about mean. For a discrete case, it is f into the same formula can be taken, only the difference you have to multiply with f, that is a frequency. What is the third formula? The same f, in the place of m, the mid value will come because it is a continuous series. Mean deviation about median means take x bar. In the place of x bar, just replace m. That is a difference. The place of x bar, just replace m. The place of x bar, just replace m. So why did I give in this table? Because it is easy to compare. Mean deviation about mode, you have to take in the place of m x bar, replace by z. Replace by z. Replace by z. And the same formula x minus x bar, if I square and add divide by n, this is my usual variance. This is my variance, either sigma x square by n minus sigma x by n the whole square. You bring f in the product of x minus x bar the whole square, that exhibits a discrete series. That exhibits a discrete series. The same way this is for discrete. X square, it is fx square, it is x. This will be sigma f into x. Now replace x by m. That is for continuous data. The same way, replace x by m, replace x by m, then I will get this formula. These are the formula for coefficient of MD about mean. That is MD about mean by mean. It is MD about median by median. Replace mean by median. Replace mean median by mode. So the same formula, it differs only in mean median mode. At last, this is a coefficient of variation, sigma by x bar into 100, to check the consistency of the data we use. To check the consistency of the data. to check the consistency of a data. To check the consistency of a data, we use this formula. Do you have any doubts? Have you understood these formulas?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Ah,
sir, L S என்ன L and S அந்த range
L, beautiful. L are largest. L means largest. S means smallest. Q3, Q1, na, this is your Q1. This is your Q3. Your Q2 will be here, middle. Q2 is nothing but median.
சார்
Hmm.
சார் எனக்கு அந்த கோஎஃபிஷியன்ட் ஆஃப் கியூடிலேருந்து அந்த எம்டி ஆஃப் மோட் ஜி வரைக்கும் கொஞ்சம் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுறீங்களா சார்? அது மட்டும் புரியல.
Coefficient of QD என்றது total Q3 plus Q1. அதில் contribution of QD வந்து Q3 minus Q1. The same formula I'm extending for all discrete and continuous case. Mean deviation about mean, na, first I should take x, then x bar, then find the difference, take a modulus, because deviation can be plus or minus. Add this, divide by n. This is a mean deviation about mean. If I bring f here, it will become discrete. If I replace x by m, it will become continuous. That is a difference. This is for mean. If it is for median, replace x bar by m. The same formula. The formula will be the same. You replace x bar by m, x bar by m, x bar by m. Replace x bar by z, x bar by z, x bar by z. And then variance. Variance con deviation, what is the difference? Deviation, we have to take a modulus. Variance, we will square it.
Okay, sir.
With a minus b, the whole square will expand, you will get this.
Okay, sir. Good, sir. Thank you.
Sir,
Hmm.
so coefficient கடியில CV equal to x bar அதோட numerator என்ன?
Sigma. Sigma is a standard deviation.
Okay, sir.
Variance is, see, SD is nothing but sigma. Small sigma. Variance is sigma square. Any other doubts? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. Now I shall start a problem. We have to compute all the measures what I said now. Range, QD, ST, MD, and its coefficient. Also CV. First, I calculate what is that? First, I calculate this range. Before computing the range, you should write a data in ascending order. Why? Because you have to compute positional average, quartile, etc. It should be in ascending order, then it will be easy. Therefore, write a data in ascending order. That is 7, 9, 16, 24, 24, then 26. Have you understood this? How many
Yes, sir.
in the
Sir,
observations? 6 observations are there. What is the largest observation? 26. What is the smallest observation? 7. Substitute and get the answer. Coefficient of R. It is L minus S by L plus S. 26 minus 7 by 26 plus 7 into 100. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next,
Yes,
your QD. What is the formula for QD? The formula for QD is Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2. What is Q3, Q1? Q3, Q1 is here. This is Q1. What is N? N is equal to 6. 6 plus 1, 7. 7 by 4th observation. What is 7 by 4th observation? 1.75. 1.75 means it is first observation plus 0.75 into maximum, it will go to second minus first. So what is the first observation? in my order 7, I mean this, plus 0.75 into, what
9.
about the second observation is 9 minus 7. So simplify. In the same way, you find Q3. It is 3 into 1.75 because n plus 1 by 4 is 1.75. If I multiply, I get 5.2 fifth observation. So how do we take? It is fifth observation plus 0.25 into sixth observation minus fifth observation. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
சரி இது மட்டும் ஒரு வாட்டி சொல்லு.
Q3 formula will be 3 into n plus 1 by 4. N plus 1 by 4 already we have done 1.75. So 3 into 1.75 will be 5.25. How do you split this? Fifth position plus 0.25 into maximum, it will go to 6 and minimum is 5. Because 5.25 will scale between 6 and 5. So in my order, fifth observation is 24 plus 0.25 into, this is 24 plus 0.25 into 6 observation is 26 minus 24. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
have
sir.
to substitute. You have to substitute and get what is QD. Also coefficient of QD. It is Q3 minus Q1 by Q3 plus Q1 into 100. Any questions? So substitution is yours, you take care. Calculation is yours, you take care. Now we have to write the data of X. So far we computed range and QD. Now onwards we have to concentrate on mean deviation about mean deviation about median, mean deviation about mode. What is the formula for mean deviation about mean? It is sigma x minus x bar by n. What is coefficient of mean deviation about mean, median, mode? So we have to write one by one. So these are the formulas to compute x bar, m, etc. So this is the formula to compute median. Okay, now first, this is the formula to compute mean deviation. What is the first requirement? X bar. What is x? 7, 9, 16, 24, 24, then 26. What is the first step? We wrote x. What is the second step? We want to compute x bar. Without x bar, I cannot find a deviation. So x bar is given here, sigma x by n. X bar is given here, sigma x by n. How do we compute sigma x? Add everything. If you add everything and divide by n, how much do you get? 48, 68, 74, 74, 16, 90, 99, 99, 7, 106. 106 divided by how much? 6. 10 by 6, how much do you get? Is it not 17.6?
Yes, sir.
So, what is the difference from x minus 17.6? I mean, 7 minus 17.6 will be minus 10.6. It is minus 8.6. I mean, 9 minus 17.6. 16 minus 17.6. 24 minus 17.6. 26 minus 17.6. What I want to find x minus x bar modulus. So this will be 10.6, 8.6, 1.6, 6.4, 6.4, 8.4. If you add everything, how much do you get? 42. This 42 will come here, divided by 6. Mean deviation about mean is, coefficient of MT about mean. Coefficient of MT about mean, what is the formula? MT about mean by mean. That is a formula which I gave. MT about mean by mean means this is a formula. 42 by 6 divided by mean. It is 17.6 into 100. Have you understood the first part?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
கோஎஃபிஷியன்ட் ஃபார்முலா எங்க சார் இருக்கு எம்டிக்கு அபவுட்
இங்க இருக்கு. This is a formula. இருக்கா?
கோஎஃபிஷியன்ட் லாஸ்ட்ல இருக்கு அது.
இதோ இதான்.
ஓகே.
Next, what I want to find is median.
Sir, sir, how do? Sir, coefficient of mean deviation about denominator என்ன இல்லனா வந்து அதுவும் arithmetic மீனா 17.6 ங்கிறது
17 இங்க வா. What is the formula here? MD about mean by mean. MD about mean by mean. Should it be mean or should it be n?
Okay, sir.
The next
Okay.
is median. The next is median. Median is n by 2 because n is odd. Sorry, n is even. When it is even, this is the formula n by 2, n plus 1 by 2th position divided by 2. So 6 by 2. 6 by 2 is the third position. What is the third position here? 16. Third number is 16. Fourth number is 24. Divided by 2. So your median is 20. So now I have to fluctuate from 20. 7 minus 20, 13. But because of modulus, this will become plus. 7 minus 20, 13. 9 minus 20. 16 minus 20. 24 minus 20. 26 minus 20. Add everything, you will get the same answer 42. Add everything, you will get the same answer 42. Have you understood? So we want
Sir,
to find.
Yes, sir. Even median வேற formula even
Do you mean to say that I gave some other formula?
இல்ல சார், ஆர்டா இருந்தா எது ஆர்டு எதனால அந்த ஃபார்முலா
You will ask this question, that is why. In the first chapter, central tendency, did I not discuss this? When n is even, this is a formula. This is for discrete. For individual data, for odd, this is a formula.
ஓகே சார்.
சார் அதுல n 6 தானே சார்?
வச்சு கூட கண்டுபிடிக்கலாமா சார்? Q2 is equal to median சார். அத வச்சு கூட கண்டுபிடிக்கலாமா சார்?
Directly we can say this is the median. Between these two, this is the median. That's it. Directly we can find,
Sir,
otherwise use a formula.
median அப்போ n எது சார்?
Median like n, sir. This is your n. How many observations are here?
Okay, sir.
Next, MD about median. MD about median is sigma x minus x bar, sorry, x minus m by n. It is also again 42 by 6. It is also equal to that is coefficient of MT about median, which is equal to 42 by 6 divided by what is median, 20 into 100. And lastly, we have to find MT about mode. The same formula, sigma x minus z divided by n. Also find what is coefficient of MT about mode. Let us see. Which is highest repeated in the observation? 24, am I right?
Yes, sir.
That 26 is highest.
Okay. I am not asking which is highest value. I am asking which is the most repeated.
24.
24, sir.
24, sir.
So the highest repeated value is 24. 26 repeats, 116 repeats. I mean, 16 has come only once. 7, 9 also come one each. Therefore, 24. 7 minus 24 difference, 17. Actually, minus 17 should come because of modulus it is plus. 9 minus 24. 16 minus 24. 24 minus 24. 26 minus 24. It is also the same answer, 42 by 6. It is also 42 by 6 divided by 24 into 100. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Lastly, we have to find what is sigma. I mean, variance or standard deviation. It is sigma x minus x bar the whole square divided by n. We found what is x minus x bar. Just to square this. 112.36. 73.96. It is 40.96. If you add everything, you get 341.36. If I substitute that, that is root of 341.36 divided by 6 will be equal to 7.54. So we found what is this sigma. Now we have to find CV. What is the formula for CV? Sigma by x bar into 100. What is sigma? What is sigma? Just now we found. Sigma is equal to
7.54.
divided by 17.6 into 100. Have you understood all the computations? Have you all understood all the computations?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you have
Yes,
any
sir.
queries, let me know.
சார் எனக்கு அந்த எக்ஸ் மைனஸ் எக்ஸ் பார் த ஹோல் ஸ்கொயர் அந்த வேல்யூஸ் மட்டும் எப்படி டிரைவ் பண்ணீங்கன்னு சொன்னீங்க சார், சொல்லுங்க சார்.
X minus x bar value, how did I derive? 7 minus,
எஸ் சார்.
this is 7 minus 17.6, 9 minus 17.6, 16 minus 17.6, 24 minus 17.6, 24 minus 17.6, 26 minus 17.6. Have you understood?
எஸ் சார்.
Yes,
தேங்க்யூ.
In the same way, median. 7 minus 7 minus 20, 9 minus 20, 16 minus 20, 24 minus 20 has come here. Na புரிஞ்சுதா? Have you understood? Somebody asked M. What is M?
வெயிட்டிங் ரூம்ல சில பேர் இருக்காங்க சார், அட்மிட் பண்ண
வெயிட்டிங் ரூம்ல தான் நான் இப்போ பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கேன்.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
In the
how
question
many
the
marks,
doubts
sir, this question?
this question they don't ask this full question in an exam. Either it can be a standard deviation, either it can be a mean deviation in 5 mark, mean deviation about mean can be a 5 mark, mean deviation about median can be a 5 mark. So like that you will get.
Okay, sir.
So this is the next problem for a discrete case. For the discrete case, we want to do this.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Hmm.
Can you show me previous page, sir, 1 minute? Thank you, sir.
I complete today's class with this. I just share this notes to you. You first have a look in this. Let us continue by next class because I want to go very slowly.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.